Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had a wonderful week. And so we're doing this from the 13th, Monday the 13th of May to Sunday the 19th of May. So I hope you've been cruising through these changes nice and well that we've been happening into autumn, nearly going into winter, or maybe is into winter. Not really sure about that. Don't keep track of that stuff, but yeah. So how I work is I call in my guides, eyes in spirit who love me, ask them to give you what you need for the upcoming week, any tips, techniques, exercises that may come along with that. So I'll just seal off, tune in and call in my guides, and we'll get straight into what's in store for the week. Okay, how fair are you being, both to yourself and to other people? And really they're saying it's a little bit more about being a bit more fair to yourself. So the reason why they're talking about being fair to yourself is because once you generate something internally that actually becomes part of your being, then it's just going to happen that you're going to communicate in the same way, that you're going to be in the same way, that you're going to act in the same way. And what it is about being fair is about giving yourself all the things that you need. Are you giving yourself the relaxation you need? Are you giving yourself the drive that you need? Are you giving yourself the time out that you need, the support that you need, all of these different things? What are you needing, and what can you get out of your life to make it as fruitful, as abundant, and as fabulous as possible? And are you doing this in a balanced and fair way towards yourself? So at the moment as well, they're saying that there's a bit of almost like a bit of a pullback in the energy that's coming in at the moment. And it's a bit like a slingshot, they're saying. So like we're all being pulled back slightly, or things are being slightly put on pause or put on hold. We're still moving forward, but there's this sort of almost like it's not moving as fast as we want it to, or it's not moving as clearly or easily as we want it to. And what I mean that, about what is, it's about progression, it's about money, it's about new relationships, it's about completing your goals. There's a lot of things going on at the moment, a lot around goal setting, and also about creating that really beautiful foundation for which you're going to be working from for the last half of the year, actually. But there's this sort of slingshot effect where we feel like we're being pulled back a little bit and put on pause before the slingshot gets released, and then we're going to be projected into the future or into a much sort of bigger and more fantastic space within ourselves. And this goes environmentally, it goes internally, it goes externally with people around us, if they choose to come on board. Now they're saying that's a really big one about if people choose to come on board. So this is really about you getting more clear, more fair, more balanced about what you actually need, and the people who are going to be going along the same trajectory as you're going to be benefiting them, you're going to be helping them, they're going to be helping you. And any other persons that have the drive, the intent, and they're putting in some action towards creating this, you're going to, through your energy, through your focus, through your actions, you're going to help them to raise their energy and to raise their perspective and their focus to be able to, almost like come in on that slipstream. As you're going up, there'll be people behind you and next to you and with you, they're saying as well, that are going to be able to get a lot of comfort, a lot of support, and a lot of help from you actually being fair, allowing yourself to create a really good, beautiful balance around you, and also about allowing yourself to be a little bit more in the moment. That's a really big one that comes in quite a lot, and I was actually speaking to my guides this morning when I was going for a walk around how do I do this, and they're saying what they said was it was about recognizing where you're at. It's about being mindful. It's about being relaxed about the place that you're in. And if you can't relax about the place and the spot that you're in, it's about allowing yourself to have openness towards getting into that place that you need. Okay, I'm ready to venture forth into a new job, into a new perspective in my life, into some new friendships, a new relationship, or to just develop into myself. I'm ready, I'm able to do this, and I'm going to recognize the opportunities when they do come. And so it's about you allowing yourself to be and to be mindful and aware of where you're at, and also to have gratitude about that as well. So a bit more of that's going to come up in the weekly reading, which they're telling me to get on with. So, okay, so they're saying with this week, you have the opportunity to actually make it a gratitude week. So it's about writing down those things. We've all heard about gratitude diaries, and it's about that. So it's about writing down the things that you're grateful for, or towards the end of the day, or even through the day, about saying to yourself, reminding yourself about what you are grateful for. Because they're telling me that Monday too, there's friendships around you in which sometimes you're not recognizing the beauty that's there, and it could just be someone being with you and holding space, or it could be somebody helping you out with something. But they're saying, so Monday's about relationships, and it's about recognizing when you do have those supportive relationships around you on the Monday. So on Tuesday is about like a grounded movement. So this is more about being aware of where you are. It's about being in that place of receptivity, actually. It's about being in the space of being open, of being ready to embrace new opportunities that are coming into your space. But it's also about relaxing enough to recognize those opportunities instead of you always looking for the next thing, or always sort of trying to jump ahead or figure out what's going to be ahead. It's about taking some space on Tuesday. So Wednesday, it's about actually sort of putting any of the conceptions that you have about the way that things are just on the shelf for the day. They're saying, see how you can do this, and when those things pop up, oh, I knew that was going to happen, oh, this always happens, those things pop into your head, or you say those things, hand them over to Spirit. And it's about asking them to give you some help, some support, and some clarity around being completely open and ready for that day and for newness to come into your life. Almost about looking at it through a child's eyes. So trying to release any of those preconceived ideas, beliefs, or expectations. Thursday. So Thursday's a bit of an internal day, actually. And when I mean internal day, it's about allowing yourself to be a little bit more quiet. And as you're a bit more quiet, it's about sort of recognizing what is flowing up within you. You know, what are the thoughts that come up? What are the feelings that come up? What emotions are around you or that you're connecting to? You know, what are you seeing around you? So it's about quite almost like a walking meditation to do throughout the day, just to be as aware as possible. So getting on to Friday, what's on Friday? So Friday, okay, so this is about heart, and it's about heart opening, and it's about giving you a bit of a test here. What about if you responded with the greatest amount of love and joy in all the things that you did on Friday? And whatever that may be, it could be anything, could be things with work, it could be smiling at somebody as you're walking down the street, it could be complimenting what's around you, complimenting yourself. This is about heart-based activities, and it's about working with your heart. And they're saying that when you do this, recognize what actually happens, because when you put that out there a little bit more, what's actually going to occur is you're going to recognize that people are having more gratitude and more grateful towards you, towards what you're actually bringing within your energy to Friday, or within the conversation, or it doesn't even need to be any type of verbal communication, by being there and by being in that heart-based space. So getting on to Saturday, what's on Saturday? So Saturday is actually, it's a little bit about awareness, but it's a little bit about recognizing what your what's kind of dragging around a little bit. I feel like a few people out there have got a few unfinished tasks that have been sort of hanging around for a couple of weeks or a month or two, that they're just sort of hanging off you and they're creating a bit of dead weight. So if you're able to get onto any of those tasks, they're saying most of them are quite small, 5 minutes to hour jobs. I can hear my guides laughing, talking about even getting in and doing a bit of a clean out of the spare room or the garage or something like that, just making a start on those things. So that's about Saturday. Sunday is a day to relax. So Sunday is a relaxation day, but it's also about, if you can make a few notes during the week about how your week has turned out, about having that gratitude, recognizing what are the elements that came up, what actually happened within you, how you're feeling during the week, and just sort of having a bit of an awareness around that. And has having gratitude throughout the week, or keeping a gratitude diary, has that changed anything if you actually did put effort into doing this? And also, this is a practice that I sort of slip in and out of doing, and that is at the end of the day, when I'm brushing my teeth, I'm going to bed, is I go through my day and have gratitude for at least 5 things that happened that day. So, I'm very grateful for the people I was able to work with. I'm really grateful for this yummy meal that I've made myself tonight. I'm grateful I could have a bit of a break and go for a walk down the beach during my day. I'm grateful I was able to get all my paperwork done, things like that. So, really cool exercise, and really good when you're going off to sleep and putting yourself in that state of being grateful, but also gratification for what you have achieved, or for what has gone on throughout that day. So love to get some comments from you and hear how you've enjoyed this video. I just want to put it out there too, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you enjoy my content on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, can you please hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out a lot. There's a lot of people I see that follow me on Facebook or see me on Facebook that aren't following me, so I'd really appreciate if you can do that. It'd be really good. And if you would like a session with me, check out davidmjohn.com. It's my website, or flick me a message through any of the links that will be below. So thank you very much for all of your wonderful attention and help, and have an absolutely spectacular week. Okay, I'll see you next week. Lots of love. Bye-bye.